Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide is a Nickelodeon sitcom that first premiered in 2004. It centers around Ned Bigby, along with his two best friends, Cookie and Mose. We watch as the three go through the everyday challenges in middle school. Ned is always putting new ideas in his survival guide, a composition notebook that helps him and his friends navigate through school life as a teenager. Each episode revolved around figuring out problems that we all dealt with in school at some point. Being popular, finding a girlfriend, playing sports, things like that. Ned, Cookie, and Mose, usually through a series of trial and error, would find a solution to their problem. I actually was the perfect age for this show when it came on. I remember seeing Ned write down something new in the survival guide and thinking, yeah, I'm going to try that tomorrow at school. So I guess looking back, it really was helpful to kids in middle school. Ned's Declassified had a solid run on Nickelodeon, running for 3 seasons and a total of 54 episodes. A lot of Nickelodeon fans always looked at this show as maybe not as big as Drake and Josh or Zoey 101, but just maybe one tier under. The show ended when the kids were in 8th grade, and they helped a lot with middle school. But what about high school? Was Ned going to help us out with that too? Well, in 2008, he almost did. Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide ended in 2007, and series creator Scott Fellows wanted to continue the show. He pitched a spin-off series to Nick about Ned going to high school. Around this time, Devin Warkheiser, who plays Ned, wrote a blog updating his fans on what he's been up to since the show ended. He says that he is working on music and that he had a good time presenting at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. Devin goes on to mention that he signed a developmental deal with Nick to do a spin-off show where Ned goes to high school, adding that it's a work in progress, and he will know within the next couple of months if the project is greenlit or not. A few websites like TV Tropes said that a pilot episode was filmed, but it must have tested poorly because shortly after, Nickelodeon decided to pass on the project and rejected the high school spinoff. This was later confirmed in a video by Devin himself. Some people have pointed to the fact that Lindsay Shaw and Daniel Lee Curtis were busy with their new roles in 10 Things I Hate About You and Zeke and Luther for the show not getting picked up. However, I don't think this is the reason, because even though Ned's Declassified had a great run, you have to remember, in the ratings, it was up against mega hit shows like Drake and Josh and Zoey 101. And that's probably why Ned's Declassified didn't continue, but iCarly was greenlit without question. The pilot episode to Ned's Declassified High School Survival Guide has never been released, and it's unknown if a copy still exists. It's very possible that creator Scott Fellows still owns a personal copy. What's interesting about Ned's Declassified is that the original pitch pilot was very different than the show we know today, with the main difference being that Cookie was absent, and in his place was a character named Buggy, played by Stephen Markarian, who we know as Albert Warmenheimer in the show.
Here for a whole new year.
This pilot is said to have aired on Nick a handful of times. After this episode was shown to test audiences, it was clear that a few changes needed to be made, so Daniel Curtis Lee was brought in to play Ned's friend, Cookie. A new pilot was filmed titled Ned's Locker, and executives loved the new version of the show. Ned's Declassified was picked up, and Nickelodeon ordered 13 episodes. The plot of both pilot episodes is unknown. It's probably similar to the first episode, called First Day in Lockers, but that's only a guess. It was rumored that the very first pilot was featured on an Australian DVD release of the show, but Lost Media user Race Olympics acquired this DVD and quickly debunked this rumor, as the episode was nowhere to be found on the disc for years. These pilots remained unseen in any capacity, but finally in 2020, a video of a 2003 commercial break on Nickelodeon was uploaded to YouTube, and in the commercials, We can see some very short clips of the pilot, and finally, some footage of Buggy. Lost Media fans also pointed out online that some stills from the pilot, Ned's Locker, can be seen during the series finale. Nowadays, Ned, Cookie, and Mose do a podcast about the show and have talked about anything and everything behind the scenes. So I'm unsure if any other information about these episodes will ever be given by the main cast. So that leaves one person, Scott Fellows. If you ever see this video, leave a comment and let us know if we can watch the Lost Pilots. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more Lost Media. Have a great day, and until next time, stay up late productions.